Hello, immigrants. You want the truth? You want facts? Then you came to the right place. I'm coming at you today. I'm flinching. Listen to this shit. From 1769 to 1823, Spain planted 21 missions across Alta California, ordered by the Spanish crown and carried out by Franciscan monks under the leadership of Father Junipero Serra. These were not acts of faith, they were acts of empire. The Spanish monarchy wanted control of the Pacific coast before Russia or Britain could claim it. The missions were the first wave of colonization, followed by soldiers and settlers. They called them houses of God. Let me tell you the truth. These were not churches, they were chains. They were not sanctuaries, they were prisons. The goal was not salvation, it was subjugation. Their mission was conquest, plain and simple. Seize the land, break the people, erase the culture. Inside those compounds, freedom ended at the gates. The bells ruled your every move. I can't see in the morning until I can't see at night. Men were forced into the fields, raking soil that wasn't theirs. Women were driven into kitchens and textile rooms. Married girls, some as young as 7, locked away at night in monjerios, small windowless rooms meant to control and protect their virtue. Families were torn apart, children stripped from their people, exposed to abuse behind mission walls. And if you resisted, you paid. Whips, orange shackles. Father Sierra himself defended whipping and forced labor as loving correction. That wasn't religion, it was domination enforced with blood. The numbers, the story. Nearly 88,000 baptisms, almost 64,000 deaths. Death, number salvation. Entire villages disappeared in one generation. Babies buried before they could walk. Life expectancy for Native people inside missions fell to 31 years. Epidemics spread in the crowded barracks. Starvation hollowed bodies, and work accidents and beatings filled mission cemeteries. This was not civilization. It was genocide in the name of God. The people never stopped fighting. They resisted in every way they could. They refused baptisms. They sabotaged labor. They fled into the hills. And when they had no other choice, they rose up. The Comaye burned Mission San Diego in 1775, killing Father Luis Jaime and proving they would not bow down quietly. In 1824, the natives revolted in Santa Ynez, La Purísima, and Santa Barbara, taking up arms against a system that enslaved them. When Mexico won independence from Spain in 1821, they secularized the mission in 1833. The government promised to return the land to native people. It was a lie. Most of it went to Mexican and later American ranchers and elites. The native people who built those missions with their hands, with their sweat, with their lives, were left landless and impoverished. When the United States took California after the Mexican American War in 1848, they had a chance to right those wrongs. Instead, they doubled down. The United States government refused to honor Native claims, even though treaties were negotiated. 18 of them signed and then deliberately hidden in Washington, never ratified. California first governor Pete Burnett declared, quote, a war of extermination, end quote, against Native people. The government paid cash bounties for native sculpts. Native women were denied rights. Native men hunted. Native children stolen and sold as laborers. This is suffrage denied in its true sense. Not just the right to vote, but the right to exist, the right to own land, the right to speak your own language or practice your own culture. For nearly a century after statehood, Native Californians were treated as outsiders in their own land. Citizenship didn't come until 1824, until the Indian Citizen Act. And even then, many states, including California, found ways to block Native voting through literacy tests and intimidation. So let's stop pretending. The California missions were not holy ground. They were death camps. They were labor camps. They were weapons of colonization pointed straight to and at Native Californians. The scars of those places remain. The bells they rang to summon prayers were the same bells that mark captivity. And I say this to you. We will not water this down. We will not dress it up for the history books. We will not let lies cover the graves of our ancestors. The truth is this: every one of those 21 missions was built on native bodies, on native death, native culture destroyed. I promise you this: it will not stop here. There will be truth. There will be new content. There will be breakdowns of every single mission, one by one, exposing the truth they tried to bury under the whitewash walls of tourist brochures. If you aim for truth, you came to the right place, because I will give it to you raw. I will give it to you bold. I will give it to you unapologetically. Bottom line, the missions were the engines of genocide. And if we are to speak of justice in this land, we must speak the truth, loud, clear, without apology. The truth is in your hands. Don't drop it. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe at Dr.CrownedOne and hear the truth for yourself.